Hi, I'm back again to do more of my video review of the Samsung Finesse for Straight Talk. I've been getting a lot of questions about the browser, so I'm going to take a look at that here and give you a live demonstration of it. I'm just going to take a look through a few different sites, but first I wanted to answer the main question that I get a lot, and that question is whether or not the browser is capable of displaying full HTML, and it is. A lot of the times when you go to a new site, that site is going to detect the type of browser that you're viewing on, and it's going to come up as a mobile browser, which will result in your phone showing you the mobile version of the website if there is one. But there, in a lot of cases, there are workarounds, or there are ways around that. For example, I believe Facebook has a link right on the page before you log in that will get you back to the full version of it. The mobile version is going to load a lot faster. It's going to have fewer graphics and just generally be formatted better to fit the small screen. So let's take a look at Facebook right away. Load times have been pretty good. Some of the more graphic heavy sites have taken as much as maybe 45 seconds to a full minute to load. When you get the mobile site, and you can see right here in the address bar there's a little M in front of the word Facebook in the URL, so that's showing that you're going to the mobile site. I need to back up out of here. I'm just going to log in take a few minutes to log in here, a few seconds to log in, and I'll be right back with more video. Okay, so here I am all logged into Facebook now, and as you can see, I'm in the mobile version. It's not a real pretty site. You can see a lot of status updates from your friends, but you're not going to get any of the pictures or anything like that. But what you can do right down at the bottom of the screen here, you can see maybe there's a little link there. It's showing us that we're on the touch screen site right now. If we click that, it'll go to the more full-featured version with all the graphics and headers and footers and pictures and all that sort of thing, but it's going to take a lot longer to load. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll wait for a few seconds here and see if it loads quickly. And while we're waiting, I'll just show you over on the side here. You can click that little button to get the full screen mode, so you just have a little bit more space to view your web browsing. And in the settings menu, there's a few different standard options in there. So it looks like this is taking a pretty long time to load. Well, here we have the back, forward, refresh, and home buttons. I'm just going to try backing up to the mobile version because that seemed to be a lot faster. And here you go. If you actually click on one of your friends' names, you can view some of their photos or whatever. So there are ways to view photos, but it's not going to bring up your entire list of friend photos as you're loading the main page, so it'll load a lot more quickly at first. I'm going to try another site here now. I know people asked about how email works. And I actually had a little bit of trouble doing the full HTML version of Yahoo Mail, but Gmail automatically detected that I was using a mobile browser, and actually works really well. I guess it's no surprise that Google is the smartest about how they do things with the new new type of browser. But there you can see it loaded pretty quickly. You can go through your inbox, compose a new message. So in Gmail, it's pretty much whatever you could do from a computer, you can do here. It's just obviously going to take a little bit longer because of the smaller keyboard to navigate. Another site I wanted to show you, I got a lot of people asking about YouTube, and when you go to YouTube, it actually, to go to the mobile version, it actually loads the site. Unfortunately, if you try and watch a video, you're going to get the file type unsupported error, so there's not much you can do for streaming video on the Finesse. I know that's a big disappointment for a lot of people, so keep that in mind if it's important to you. I'll just try one more site here. It's a site that I've never loaded on this phone, just to kind of demonstrate load times. And will actually just load my review site of this phone. And we'll just see how long it takes here. I'll get a little stopwatch so we can see how long it takes. Alright, there we go. It looks like it's fully loaded, and that took just about 20 seconds to load. I'll get this out of the way there. And my site is one that does not have a specific mobile web version, no WAP pages, so it's going to load a little bit. I thought it might load a little bit slower, but it actually, the load time was pretty good, I thought. And one other thing I wanted to demonstrate here, on the bottom of the phone, it's actually, when you're in the web browser mode, it's the bottom. When you're holding the phone to talk, it's on the side here. But there's the volume switch, which when you're in web browser mode, controls the zoom. So you can zoom in. And the last thing I wanted to mention on the browser is that I don't really like the scrolling side to side. As you can see, this page is not condensed to fit within the browser. So if you want to read a line of text, you're going to have to scroll back and forth to read down through a paragraph, and that is fine if you're reading just short blocks of text, but if you get to read a long article or a longer web page, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So I really wish that Samsung or whoever designed the browser had figured out a way to make the text fit in without having to scroll back and forth. But anyway, that's a look at the Samsung Finesse browser. For more info, check out my site at r810finesse.com. Thanks.